Today we're diving into a car that's been whispered about in enthusiast circles for months, the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429. This isn't just another Mustang trim. It's a muscle car legend reborn, a beast that bridges decades of heritage with modern performance engineering and aggressive design that demands attention on the streets and track alike. From its snarling exterior to the cockpit that surrounds you, to the ground-shaking performance and pricing that set pulses racing, we're breaking it all down so you can decide if this is the Mustang you've been waiting for. Right from the moment you lay eyes on the Boss 429, you can tell this is something special. Ford has taken the classic wide muscle stance and injected it with contemporary aggression and aerodynamic refinement. Those dramatically flared fenders aren't just for show, they give space for wider tires and a wider track, improving both stability and visual presence on the road. The front fascia is aggressive, with a large grille that maximizes airflow and helps keep that massive engine cool. You get functional hood vents and a signature Boss hood scoop that aren't just retro cues, but practical elements feeding air to the heart of this beast. LED headlights with a distinctive DRL signature and optional racing graphics add modern flair, while the sculpted lines and deep contours give this Mustang a menacing, purposeful look. Available in striking colors like Adriatic Blue Metallic, Grabber Orange, or heritage tones like Shotgun Silver or Heritage Red, there's no mistaking that this is a modern reinterpretation of a muscle car icon. Dow Motors Plus 2. Stepping inside the Boss 429, you'll find the cabin is a balance of performance focus and premium comfort. Ford didn't just throw bolstered seats and call it a day. Instead, you get deep bolstered sport seats wrapped in leather and Alcantara, with heating and ventilation for real-world comfort. The driver-focused cockpit places everything where it should be, with a flat-bottom steering wheel that feels great in your hands and paddle shifters if you opt for the automatic. A fully digital instrument cluster displays performance data and customizable layouts, so you're always in tune with what the car's doing. Centered in the dash is a large touchscreen running Ford's latest SYNC infotainment with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wirelessly if you prefer. Dual-zone climate control, ambient lighting, wireless charging and premium audio make the Boss 429 feel at home, whether you're charging down the highway or cruising through traffic. Some models even offer optional carbon fiber interior packages and unique Boss 429 touches like special embroidery, floor mats, and serialized plaques that underline the exclusivity of this machine. Houston Architects Plus 2. Under the hood is where things get truly interesting and where the Boss 429 legacy comes roaring back to life. Ford has taken a page from its history books and equipped this modern muscle car with a massive V8 designed for brute force, thunderous sound, and unabashed performance. Rumors and early reports suggest a potent 7.0-liter naturally aspirated V8 with an output in the range of 650 to 750 horsepower, with some sources even hinting at tuning that approaches or exceeds 750 horsepower in top-spec trims. Whether paired with a 6-speed Tremec manual for pure, analog driving engagement or a 10-speed automatic for blistering launch performance, this engine unleashes power with a visceral, raw character that purists love. The torque comes on hard, the exhaust note is a symphony of American muscle, and the whole car feels alive in every gear. MagneRide adaptive suspension helps keep things composed, managing body control dynamically so you can use all that torque without losing composure. Brembo brakes, often carbon ceramic in higher trims, bring that power down with confidence, and performance traction management plus launch control make 0 to 60 times that once belonged only to supercars look easy for this Mustang. Top speed figures are expected to exceed 190 miles per hour, and the adaptive suspension coupled with wide, performance tires gives you confidence in rapid cornering and spirited driving. Dow Motors Plus 3. But it's not just about straight-line power. The Boss 429 rides on wider wheels and tires, often 19 to 21-inch performance alloys, that give it grip on both tarmac and track. The wide fenders give the car a stance that's planted and purposeful, and the aerodynamics do more than look good. Functional splitters, diffusers, and vents work together to improve cooling and downforce at speed. Inside, you've got multiple drive modes that adjust suspension settings, throttle response, and stability control to match your mood, whether you're heading to the track or navigating winding back road. Ford has also packed the Boss 429 with modern safety aids like blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and parking sensors, meaning this is a car that can handle everyday driving challenges without compromise. Houston Architects +1. Now let's talk about price, a big part of the conversation around this car. Unlike your average Mustang variant, the Boss 429 is a limited production Halo model. Early estimates for a basic 2026 Boss 429 put pricing somewhere in the realm of $65,000 to $95,000 for the more mainstream performance versions, while higher performance or special editions could push up into the $100,000 range or above depending on options and packages. Some rumors and independent reports, especially for ultra-limited, collector-oriented builds, suggest prices could even climb past $125,000 for the most exclusive configurations. Regardless of final figures, what's clear is that this car sits in a premium bracket relative to standard Mustang trims, reflecting its performance, exclusivity, and the heritage nameplate it carries. It's worth noting too that limited production means that, like the originals from 1969 and 1970, which now fetch $500,000 or more at auction, these modern Boss 429s could become sought-after collector pieces in years to come. Dow Motors +2. In the end, the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 won't be for everyone, but it doesn't have to be. It's a niche vehicle built for enthusiasts who crave raw power, unmistakable presence, and a connection to American muscle car heritage that few other cars can offer. With bold styling that honors the past and grips the future, an interior that feels purposeful and premium, and performance numbers that make supercars sit up and take notice, the Boss 429 is a statement on wheels. If you're in the market for a high-performance coupe that turns heads, delivers thrills, and stands out from the crowd, this Mustang deserves a serious look. Thanks for watching the review of the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more in-depth looks at exciting new performance cars, make sure to hit subscribe, drop a comment on what you'd like to see next, and leave a like if you think the Boss 429 lives up to its legendary name.